The following podcast has been paid for by Perched on the Top Rope.
This is Big Papa Pump. You're listening to Perch on the Top Rope.
Welcome, everyone, to Perched on the Top Rope. I am your host, former dirt sheet writer from Ringside News, Daily DDT, and Sportskeeda. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Lee Walker, and today I am going to talk about my experience when it comes to ordering tickets for WWE World. Now, WWE World is from April 17th until April 21st, and you have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to meet all sorts of professional wrestlers and stars. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go down the line real quick of who is there. Thursday, you have Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, Jade Cargill, Kevin Owens, Motor City Machine Guns, Nia Jax, The Street Profits, Tama Tonga, Tiffany Stratton, and Selena Vega. Now, out of those who are sold out, Bianca Belair, Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, Nia Jax, and Tiffany Stratton are currently all sold out. And folks, on Friday you can meet AJ Styles, the Alpha Academy, Bayley, Chad Gable, Chelsea Green, Dakota Kai, Finn Balor, Jey Uso, Kofi Kingston, Lyra Valkyria, Natalie, Penta, R-Truth, Raquel Rodriguez, and Rhea Ripley. And those who are sold out, AJ Styles, Bayley, Finn Balor, Jey Uso, Lyra Valkyria, Penta, R-Truth, of course R-Truth, and Rhea Ripley. On Saturday, Braun Strowman, Braun Breaker, Candice LeRae, DIY, Io Sky, Joe Hendry, Liv Morgan, Omos, Sheamus, Shinsuke Nakamura, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker, Tori Wilson, and Xavier Woods. And for all of those who are sold out, we have Braun Strowman, Braun Breaker, Io Sky, Liv Morgan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and the dead man himself, The Undertaker. On Sunday, Austin Theory, CM Punk, Ethan Page, Grayson Waller, Jimmy Uso, Joe Hendry, Karrion Kross and Scarlett, Kelowna Jordan, Mike Tyson, Naomi, Rey Mysterio, Shotzi, Solo Sikoa, Stephanie Vecker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Miz, Trish Stratus, and X-Pac. Those who are sold out include CM Punk, Jimmy Uso, Naomi, Rey Mysterio, Stephanie Vecker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Miz. And on Monday, you can meet Dominic Mysterio, Fraxium, Julia, Jacob Fatu, Jada Parker, Kari Sane, LA Knight, Ludwig Kaiser, Obafemi, Sol Ruka, and the War Raiders. Now, those sold out include Dominic Mysterio, Julia, Jacob Fatu, and Kari Sane. Everybody else is still up that you can meet. Now, that seems pretty cool, right? And it is. There's a lot of wrestling stars that you can meet. But, like I said, a lot of them are sold out. And if you wanted the big names, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker, Penta, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, names like that were selling out fast. And I don't know if you guys have ever done it, but the way it works is WWE fanatics, you get sent an email with the link, and then they even said that they're going to blast the link everywhere, which is cool. I was totally cool with it. There was four of us. I go with a group to WrestleMania, so there's four of us in the morning talking about how this is going to work out. And the best thing about that is if someone saw the link first, we would, share it with each other. So that happened. I was in on the link at 9:30 in the morning, which is cool. It didn't open up until 11. I'm at work, so my phone's open and I'm just, constantly checking it, being like, oh, sending updates to my phone, and I was even sending an alarm, setting alarms so that I could make sure that I was, there. So the link goes live and you look at this bar, this long bar running across with a person walking. And as they walk, it shows you how far you are. Now, we're all in a group chat discussing what's going to happen, how this is going to work out. We wanted Stone Cold Steve Austin and we wanted Sunday. We had plans already, as our plans included WrestleCon on Saturday. However, not everything works out. And this is a situation where it didn't. One of our buddies got in somehow way before the other three of us. And we just gave him our credit card info and said, get us our tickets. So that's how we did that. And honestly, it kind of sucks. Other people, get on the website and get their tickets first. Where I think they know, and when I mean I'm talking about Fanatics, WWE, that the website would probably crash with that many people trying to all order tickets at once. So, what happens is as the, person walking continues to walk and gets to the other line, then the website opens up for you and you can see who's when and where and what time and everything like that. And that's the other thing. When you're buying these tickets, you have to plan accordingly. You have to plan accordingly because if you don't, you could get tickets for a star for a photo op, but it could literally be within the same time as somebody else that you're looking to meet. So you have to pay attention to the times. Uh, that was one thing in particular that I had done. I am meeting Stone Cold Steve Austin on Saturday for the photo, and then on Saturday, I am also meeting Braun Breaker and Xavier Woods. Now, their times are separated pretty far off from each other, so I have time in between. But anyone else I wanted to meet, I couldn't meet. Like I would have loved to have met Dominic Mysterio, but for the time that he was with Stone Cold, he was or Braun Breaker, he's like right in between the times to do it, and it's just not enough time. There's also LA Knight I'm meeting on Monday. So I'm excited about that one. I met him before in 2018. But there's a lot of things that you should plan for. And the beginning is, when you get sent that link, unfortunately, wherever you end up is where you end up. But really pay attention to the times of when superstars are. You also need to pay attention because there's other things going on, such as WrestleCon. NXT has their event, and there's other wrestling events going on throughout the whole week. So really pay attention to the times when you get your ticket if you haven't already gotten them. Now, if I had to wait until my time of actually getting in, I would have never have gotten my ticket for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Thankfully, my friend helped me out. And that's the other thing. When you're doing this, I would suggest if you're going with friends and you have friends that like doing these, you should all do a link and help each other out. If it wasn't for my buddy, I wouldn't have been able to get a Stone Cold ticket. Another one of my friends wouldn't have been able to get a Stone Cold ticket. It's just the way it is. The web, you don't want the website to crash or this or that. We did have one buddy get kicked out while trying to order tickets, and it unfortunately he didn't get to meet Stone Cold. He didn't get to get his ticket. But one of our other buddies is going to let him in exchange to be let in for another photo of somebody else. Of course, it's not going to be of equal or greater value, though, because it's Stone Cold Steve Austin, folks. Yeah. What? I don't know why I did the LA Knight thing there, but hey, it is what it is. So, WWE World is an experience in itself. You get all sorts of uh, meet and greets. There's free meet and greets. I don't know if they're doing that this year. They did it last year and the year before. There's the WWE store. Plus, you get all the different things. Basically, you get to walk in, as I refer to it, as a mini museum. You have all sorts of ring gear and all sorts of different things that have been used in WWE pertaining to certain superstars. It's a really cool experience. So, when planning for this, one, know the superstars' day and times so you don't get confused and either A, miss it or you have to miss something else. Two, for WrestleMania 42 anyway, when WWE World does their stuff, plan ahead. Plan it with friends so that way there you can all make sure you get to meet the superstar you want to meet. And you have to do that with WrestleCon as well. WrestleCon also has a wide variety of talents this year, including the person in front of me here, the Great Muta. This is one of his Japanese figures that I'm going to get signed by Muta. I'm super excited for that. But WrestleCon is the same thing. You have to plan. You have to know who's when, because not everybody's there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Some are there just Friday and Saturday. Some are there just Saturday, Sunday. Some are there just Saturday. So you have to plan ahead for that as well. And you also have to plan ahead as to not mix up days and times when it comes to WWE World and WrestleCon, because if there's somebody you want to meet at WrestleCon and they're only there on Saturday, but you got a Saturday ticket for WWE World, you need to plan the timing right so that you can do both. Just my suggestion, but anyway. Go to youtube.com/perched on the top rope to watch all my unboxing videos from action figures, ring worn gear. You can also check us out as a wrestling podcast doing awesome interviews and talking just general wrestling news. Apple, Google, Spotify. Go to youtube.com/perched on the top rope to watch all our unboxing videos, including this figure right here of the Great Muta. There's figures of Ron Simmons, Hulk Hogan, ring worn gear, and more. youtube.com/perched on the top rope. Now, you can also listen to us as a podcast as we have awesome interviews, as our interview with Rob Van Dam just dropped on Tuesday. That is Apple, Spotify, Google, Podbean, Podbay, Red Circle, you name it, we're on every podcast platform there is. It's Perched on the Top Rope. You can also Follow us on TikTok. It is tiktok.com/perched on the top rope. We are on Instagram and Threads. It is Perched on the Top Rope Podcast. You can also follow us on twitch.tv/perched on the top rope, where I am playing Fortnite, WWE 2K, and more. That is twitch.tv/perched on the top rope, and that is every Sunday at 8 p.m. You can find us on Facebook, where we are nearing 20,000 followers strong. Facebook.com/perched on the top rope. And we are on X. It's Perched Top Rope, because Perched on the Top Rope was too long. And we are on Blue Sky at Perched on the Top Rope also. So fans, remember, spoiler free's the way to be. I'm out.